Hey Paulette, my name is Mark Devlin. I'm the owner and also the master coffee roaster with my wife Trish of Higher Grounds Coffee Company. But first and foremost, I want to thank you very much for your recent order this week. You ordered the Cowboy Ways from Sumatra Mendeling, great choice. And you also got with that order the packets of Maui Typica. So I just want to take this opportunity as a new customer to kind of share with you and bring you inside our micro roaster and show you how we roast coffee every time you give us an order. So first, let me tell you a little bit about your beans. The Cowboy Way is a blend of three of our most popular coffees, 100% Arabica. It's Costa Rican Terrazoo, it's Kenyan AA, and it's Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. The Ethiopian Yirgacheffe and the Kenyan are very, very high quality South African coffees. They're grown under the watchful eye of co-ops and QA programs down there. So the result of that is the bean that we get has been triple picked, fully washed, and it's just a great coffee. Of course, we mix it in with the Costa Rican Terrazoo, which in and of itself is just a phenomenal single origin coffee. That's what Trish and I drink when we wake up in the morning. The other coffee that you ordered was Sumatra Mendeling. It's by far one of our favorites. It's a heavy-bodied, low acidic coffee that's great with just about any type of coffee drinking experience, whether it be in the morning, the afternoon, even great over ice. But I want to share with you a little bit about the special coffee that you'll be getting is the Maui Typica. The Maui Typica is actually the same exact DNA, the exact same bean as the coffee bean that produces Kona. Because the coffee bean itself is the pit of a cherry. And essentially what they did is they took that pit, brought it from off of the Big Island and from the Kona growing region, and actually planted that exact same bean in Maui. It took about 15 years for it to kind of develop into this mature bean. It's called the Maui Typica bean. It's awesome. It's a semi-washed bean, which means when it's shipped over here, they don't quite take all of the pulp of the cherry off it. They leave a little parchment around it to kind of give it almost a very exotic wild flavor. It's very difficult to roast, but it's great to drink. So what I want to share with you is how your coffee got roasted. So what I have in here is I actually have some Costa Rican Terrazoo, and it's in this green bean format right in there. And what I'm going to do is these are our micro roasters. You can see there's 3 of them behind me. They roast in 1 to 2 pound lots, and the reason Trish and I like to do that is we can get every batch customized and specific to the way you like it. And once we get the way you like your coffee roasted, we lock it in and you get it like that every time. But we're always free to make changes. If you want us to roast it a little longer for you, we'll do that as well. But these are considered air roasters. And this is a roasting chamber. This is where the beans are going to go in. And as you can see, it's perforated underneath. And that's when I turn on these machines, the air is going to begin to blow up and through here. The gas and heat is going to come on and it's going to start roasting the beans. So with that, we take it and we put the green coffee beans right into it. I set it on top of the actual platform, the chassis, and then I put this on top of it. This is called the chafe collector. It comes in 3 parts. And what this does is it actually catches, during the roasting process, the skin from the bean, or what's left of the pulp of the cherry, actually comes off. And it's very similar to the skin of a peanut. And as the air is blowing up underneath it, the skin is caught up at the top of this chafe collector. And what it does is it doesn't allow it to get into the finished product because you don't like chafe. It's not dangerous or anything, but it's just not pure coffee. We don't like to let it get into your coffee. So without that further ado, put it here. We put the roast profile in, and we start it. As you can see, it's beginning the roast process right now. It'll take about 12 to 15 minutes to actually go through a full cycle. That includes the roasting up to 550 degrees, and then it goes through the cooling cycle, which is a very important component of the coffee roasting process. You should be receiving, Paulette, your coffee anytime now. It was shipped about 2 days ago, and I'm sorry I couldn't show your actual beans being roasted because we did it like very late at night, and I didn't have my videotaping equipment on. But you can essentially see how we roast coffee and how we're going to roast coffee for any future orders. Again, thanks a lot for your order. Thanks for being a customer of Higher Grounds Coffee Company, and enjoy your package.